Welcome to Brea Talks, an insider's look into topics that affect your experiences in the city of Brea. Whether you live, work, or play here, we're bringing you the information you need to better understand your city. So now, we invite you to listen in as Brea Talks.
Hello and welcome. I'm Aimée Matsumoto, and today, Brea Talks, Sun, Smiles, and Summer Activities with Brea. I have two guests with me today, friend of the show, Community Services Supervisor Billy Hutchinson, and Community Services Specialist Jovi Negos. Thank you both for coming on to the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Thank you.
Billy, you've been on the show before, but can you remind everyone about your career with the city of Brea and touch on what you do with community services or in community services?
Yeah, so I've been with the city for, I think it's like 13 years now. Currently in the kind of aquatics and athletics division of the community services department. So I oversee all of our youth and adult sports programs that the city puts on, as well as our summertime aquatics program. But I also deal with like our youth sports user groups for the city, allocate field time for like Brea Little League, Brea Soccer Association, things like that.
Awesome. Yeah. And Jovi, this is your first time on our show. We're excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Yeah. So I started with the city about 3 years now. I am in charge of our contracted classes. So I oversee new contractors and just specialized classes that are offered to our community through our BreaLine, our city catalog. And I also help assist others in their own programs. So I know a little bit about our fitness, our facility rentals as well. So I just overall help wherever I can.
Great. You guys are both really busy.
Yeah, especially for the summer.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So summer's just around the corner. And you guys, as you mentioned, you guys have a lot of programs that you guys oversee and work with. And Brea Community Services Department has so many activities, programs, and camps to offer the community. So Billy, can you tell our listeners what is available to our residents?
Sure. Yeah. So, I mean, lots and lots of things. But in my areas, it's going to be like aquatics for the summer and our youth sports programs. For aquatics, we do all sorts of things. Our biggest thing is our youth swim lessons. That's like 90% of what we do. We do aqua aerobics. We do adult swim classes. We have recreation swim, which is just kind of like the public gets to come and play. We do rentals, all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, and we have a super cool junior lifeguarding program too, which is really fun.
On the topic of swim, everybody swims at the plunge, correct?
Yeah.
And you guys offer an open house?
Yeah, so we have the plunge open house. It's kind of a new thing we've done the past couple of years. The biggest question people have is which level do I sign my kids up for? It's hard to know. Every swim program is a little different. So we offer this plunge open house for people to come in, check out the facility if they've never seen it before, talk to our lifeguards, talk to our instructors, get in the water, do a swim test if they want to see exactly which level we recommend for them to sign up for.
Great. And when is the open house?
Yeah, it's May 15th, Friday, May 15th from 4 to 7 p.m. We'll have our pool manager, Cole, there and a couple of our other staff. And it's a fun time.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I know recently we hired a bunch of lifeguards. And can you tell me about their credentials? Or?
Yeah, sure. So we have around 40 staff members every summer. Each of our aquatics staff members have a American Red Cross lifeguard certification. And in addition to that, some of our other staff who do swim instruction, they have a WSI, which is Water Safety Instructor certification, which is through the American Red Cross. So they're highly qualified people. And I actually recently went through it myself. It's not required for my position, but I got to say it was an extremely difficult, test. So they're super qualified.
That's great. That's great to hear that our kids and community members are in great hands when they're in the plunge pool. Yeah, that's great. So if swimming isn't your thing, is there anything else for people that they can enroll their kids in?
Yeah, definitely. So other than the plunge, we have our youth sports programs. We have youth soccer and youth baseball. Those are 7-week programs. They're really kind of aimed towards individuals really learning to see, what kind of sports stick with them. It's not a competitive kind of program. It's very fun, relaxed. We meet once a week. We do games and practices all in the same day. So it's really just for kids kind of like to get the grasp on things. Maybe even for kids to get, a couple extra reps in if they are, they're already baseball fans or soccer fans and things like that. So it's a fun summer kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it. I currently have my son in T-ball classes, and he's loving it. So
Cool.
I really appreciate those programs that you guys have available for the communities.
Yeah.
My son benefits from it, so that's great.
Cool.
And are there any volunteer opportunities for our teenagers?
Yeah, so we have a super cool program called the Volunteen program. It's housed in our Brea Resource Center. So teens can go, visit their website or give them a call to apply so they can volunteer for all sorts of things, not just our, summer aquatics or sports. They can do all sorts of stuff around the city. So it's really fun. Mm-hmm.
That's really great. So you just listed off a bunch of great activities and opportunities for our community. Is there anything else that?
I've got some important dates,
Okay.
registration dates, things like that. I can kind of rattle off really quick. So I talked about the Plunge Open House, Friday, May 15th from 4 to 7 p.m. Registration for summer aquatics programs is May 18th at 9 a.m. That's for Brea residents. And then for non-residents, May 26th at 9 a.m. For summer sports, registration is open now. That's ready to go, so you can get online and register right now if you like. And then the volunteen program, if they want to apply, that closes April 20th or until it fills up. So hurry over.
Yeah,
Apply.
definitely. I'm taking all these notes and making sure I don't miss a thing.
Good. Yeah, you can visit the website, so you don't have to write everything down if you don't want to. So you can visit the website and get all that information too.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. Well, that was great. I feel like we talked a lot and you listed a lot of things, but that's not true because we have Jovi here, and I'm sure that you have other activities and programs that you want to talk about.
Yes. So contracted classes each summer does offer a lot of our specialty contractors. And with contracted classes, it's contracted out. So it's not necessarily city workers who are running these camps. They are specialty contractors who have developed their curriculum and have partnered with us to bring that to our community. And this summer we have our fan favorites like Lego Camp. They're going to be coming back, and they're doing something a little different from the past years. They're offering a full day option that's a little bit more on the higher side of affordability, but they're also giving half day camps that make it easier for parents who want to enroll their child into something other than a whole day playing with Legos. And it also does make it a little bit affordable as well for those families. And then we also have our movie camp too as well. They have their action movie and the Avengers and Justice League animation. And so that gives children who are more in tune with film and want to direct, do their own props, and also shoot their own films. And they assist with how to use the camera and also how to edit as well. And they get the final product sent to them.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Future
It's
Steven Spielberg's there.
Yeah. It's really good for someone who's trying to figure out what they like. So it gives that opportunity for the child to express that creativity and really find what interests them. And then also just for our active children out there, we also have our cheernastics camp, and that's in partnership with our Tumbling and Kids contractor. They do an amazing job of training beginner gymnastics and tumbling kids, and you get to have a special performance at the end of the week.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. All of these camps sound really cool. I want to sign up myself.
Yeah.
Especially that film one.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other cool things that are available?
Yeah, so not only do we have these week-long camps, we also still have our regular once-a-week type of day classes. So we have, for our parents who want our kids to still, practice reading, we have speed reading and vocabulary building class. So that meets about once a week, and it's really to help your child still get that education throughout summer. And we also have a study skills and test taking class. So it's more of just really practicing on taking tests. So your child will be taking a lot of tests during the summer during that class session. And again, these are contracted classes. So they're with a contractor who hired educators who come in and bring their own material and go over it with your child. And then, of course, we do have our sports classes that meet once a week at Olinda Ranch Park. And again, professional coaches who are trained by beginner sports. Mm-hmm.
That's so great. I guess I feel comfort in that, knowing that you guys are taking the time to find these professionals that are, specialists in their area, and then our residents in our community are getting the best of the best, and we can be confident in just signing them up and knowing that they're going to have fun, they're going to learn, and they're just going to have a great time this summer.
Yeah, and our summer is really packed full this year, and I know with scheduling that could be an issue. So one great thing that our marketing team has done with the BreaLine is they have made a week by week list of classes that you could really utilize and see what can I do for this first week of summer.
That's actually really convenient. I know that would be very helpful for our residents, especially if you have vacations planned or if you have family coming into town. So I would really appreciate that. And I know a lot of other parents would really appreciate that convenience in planning. Mm-hmm. Great. I feel like we've touched on a lot of great information here about our summer programs, our community services, activities and classes and summer camps. I know there's also a day camp available.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. I meant to say that earlier. We have the summer day camp. It's probably one of the most popular things we do during the summertime. Weeks during the summer literally sell out within minutes. So it's important to know the registration date for that, which is April 15th at 8 a.m. For residents and non-residents the next day, April 16th at 8 a.m. Just so you guys know, this is for kids going into 1st through 6th grade for the fall 2026 school year. Unfortunately, this is not for any kids going into kindergarten or into middle school. A couple cool things that they do. They go to Knott's, they go to an Angel game, they go to Wild Rivers, all sorts of fun stuff. They go off-site 4 days of the week. It's they encourage like a device-free, outdoorsy atmosphere. So really try to get that kind of 90s summer experience for these kids. There's also, for the younger kids, there's also Summer Tiny Tots and Summer Fun Club, which registration opens April 27th for residents and April 29th for non-residents. That registration is all in person, so you have to come in and get some paperwork for that. But for the summer day camp, that's all online as well. That's pretty much it.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Not only do you guys provide these great programs, the community services department has Movies Under the Stars every Friday. So if you guys are interested in doing that, come over and watch a movie with us. There's also concerts in the park at the Plunge every Wednesday during the summertime. There's also our Curtis Theater that has the shows, and then our Brea Art Gallery that has an exhibit going on during the summertime. So the Community Services Department is so busy and offers so much to the community. I know this is a lot of information, but all of this information can be found at the City of Brea website of cityofbrea.gov. The last thing I want to touch on is about the Helping Hands Scholarship Program. Can you let us know a little bit about that, Billy?
Yeah, absolutely. So as a department, we strive to make all of our programs super affordable, but we know that, affordability is just a problem kind of across the board. So our Brea Resource Center offers a Helping Hand Scholarship where people can apply to get some of our city programs hopefully covered and make it a little bit more affordable for them. A couple things to know about that is you have to be a Brea resident to apply. You have to, want to participate in our city programming. It's only for our city programming. There are some specific income requirements to qualify, but all you have to do is reach out to the Resource Center and get an application to do that.
Great. That's awesome. That's an awesome thing to offer to the community. Yeah. Thank you guys for your hard work, and thank you both so much for coming in and talking with me and letting the community know about what we have to offer for summer 2026.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We're excited.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for this episode of Brea Talks. This episode and all episodes of Brea Talks can be heard wherever you get your podcast, as well as on Brea TV and our Brea TV app. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, rate, and review, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again for listening in as Brea Talks.